the homepage and some other material that I saw spoke to exactly what we were looking for. It seemed like you understood, the problem that you're trying to solve with the software. And then you have a lot of like short videos that you can take a look at. And I can't remember if I watched those before I had a trial or during, but either way, I think just that onboarding process and the customer success factor that you built in there, like, hey, here's just some very quick ways to how you can set things up in ProcessKit and adopt the software as quickly as you can. And I find that that's really the secret to a lot of technology, where there's so much capability. Sometimes there's so many things built in, you don't even know where to start. And that was a big help for us. So I set up our first process, right? And then I mapped it all out because we were also trying to standardize our process for our podcast as well. And so I needed somewhere to document that. And I needed to figure out, all right, if I do have some changes here, how much of a pain is it to then modify the software to make some adjustments? And that was very quick to do. So, let's say we have a 10-step process for our podcast and there's everything in place. But now after a few of these that we produce, I'm like, oh, we have a couple steps we need to add here. How easy is it to implement those? And it's very easy. You just go back to the template that you create, add a step or two. And the other like brilliant thing, which really separates, and this probably just as I talk through it, this is really the light bulb moment where you can embed videos and links and things within that actual step, which is a very big differentiator from other things too, like helpful along the way. Which is another nice thing too with ProcessKit, like it's checked off. It's either it's done or it's not, which I love, just that very simple process. All right, this thing is done. It's very clear to see the status of everything, because the one thing that I do in ProcessKit is I assign certain things to myself and then our team members, right? So, and that's by default. Whenever I create a new project based on the process, certain people are assigned certain tasks. And that's just been very easy. I mean, I don't have to communicate over Slack or anything. Like, it just exists out there. And so I have team members that are just, they're going to their dashboard and they're just knocking these down one by one. So we don't even have to talk about it. It's just kind of moving, which is great. It didn't require a 30-minute meeting. It's just, it's been a great user interface too. It's just very clear. What it has allowed us to do is it's freed up some time to work on some more creative projects. We're able to spend a little bit more time as well on the quality itself versus just managing the work. So that's what's been really nice.